everybody, welcome back, and I'm Jen, or Jennifer, and we're going to do a Flosstube video today. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Please don't mind the glare. I am not feeling well this morning, and I did not even bother to shut my curtains. The blinds are shut, but of course the sun is shining in, so I'm going to try to move so that it doesn't show as much. So anyway, okay, so this is Flosstube number 98. My gosh. So I've got a couple things to show you guys, whips in particular, and then I will kind of give you a life update, new starts that I'm going to be starting. No, I'm not starting them right away, I promise. We are going to, there's a couple things, and I will get into that. So first off, whips. The first one I'm working on now, I was going to work on my Queen of Egypt Cleopatra, but I decided there's two of them from Haid, and I have both. And the one that I'm working on now, you all are going to laugh at this. There was a cross stitch Zoom this weekend, and I was working on another Haid. And anyway, I was like I really wasn't getting into it. So I thought, I have this Cleopatra somewhere. I pulled everything apart in my apartment looking for it, and I'm going to, hold on, I'm going to shut this blind, or this curtain. Hold on. Okay, that's a little better. So anyway, I went searching for it. I knew I had it. I had started it. I had already stitched to 1.5 rows, and I couldn't figure out where it was. So I went searching. Finally found it. And so I said, okay, I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to work on this until the end of September. So this is the one that I pulled out. And as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll have to try to get it up close enough. But right here on her face is where I left off. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's confetti. And when I had stitched it the last time, I couldn't find, when I went to pull it out and put it on the Q-snap, I was like, what did I do? I don't know where I left off. Now, I have both paper chart and it's on Pattern Keeper. Well, the funny thing about that is this is the large format, which in other words, for people that can't see very well like me, they have the chart in large format. And I was like, okay, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know which color, I left off with. So I decided to start on the 3rd row. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments about it because, number one, I don't know if people realize this is an old whip. This was one of the very first ones I ever bought, and I guess because of the way I placed it on the Q-snap, it looks like I'm just starting it. No. This is where I am at. I am down, I'll show you. This is where I'm at. This is the 2nd row that I have not finished. But I'm doing all the black right now. Well, I did all the black. I'm getting ready to do the next color. But right in here is a lot of confetti. And the reason that is because when I started this row, I didn't realize that it was these little flowers. So yeah, there's a lot of confetti on that. And I'm sorry that it keeps going in and out. So I went down, I just started, stitching and not realizing. And I've been working on it when I am in Zoom. So I'm using the paper chart when I'm doing my Zoom or I'm in a Zoom. And when I'm not, or when I finish Zoom or whatever, I go onto my pattern keeper. I know it's a pain in the butt to do that, but I go on my pattern keeper and mark it off. That way I know how many stitches I did and so forth. So, yeah, I did a lot last night because I was all, like, this was all that was here. So I did all of this up here. So now I'm getting ready to start on the next color. And, yeah, so I did that. And I'm going to be working on that for, the and it's full cross, and it's 2/1, and this is on 18 count. This is Silk Weavers, from Silk Weaver, and I don't remember what it's called because I lost the little slip that it came with. I've had this fabric for like God knows how long, and this is before I realized you don't necessarily have to stitch on colored fabric because, you know, it doesn't always show. But you learn as you go. So, but this is where I've left off. And I did 664 stitches on it yesterday, and I did 733 stitches on it on Monday. Okay, so now the next thing, I don't even remember what I've got in here. There's been so much to go on. We started daisy chain. We're having a little stitch along in a group chat that several of us are doing, and it's daisy chain from Carolyn Manning. And I apologize that it keeps getting dark around where I'm at. I don't know why it's doing that, but this is what I'm working on. I'll be doing this on the weekends, and I don't think it's going to take me that long to do it because it's going pretty fast. And I dyed fabric for it. I had dyed, I wanted it light pink. Well, of course, I left it in a little longer than necessary. So this is 18 count, and that's what I've done so far. I need to work on it some more because I haven't worked on it since this past weekend, but I need to work on it some more, and I probably will. I don't know. It just all depends on how I feel because I've been feeling kind of rotten. I'll explain that in a little bit. So that one is done. Or, yeah, that's what I'm working on. Now, the Halloween Haunted Library set. That's what, and I don't have the picture. I thought I had the picture in here, but I don't. But I will show you what I've done. Those of you that are doing this or, you know, have started it, I'm way behind. And because I was trying to do this like a couple of hours every day before I started working on my focus pieces, and yeah, I didn't get very far. Sorry. But this is what I've done so far. I have done one side, now I'm doing the other side. So it's basically the first page that I'm now working on. I know I'm all weird and backwards and everything. And I can't wait for the next drop because that's going to start showing what we, you know, what they're going to be. But you can see right here, there's the little books that are going to start. And yeah, I'm excited because it's really, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. I kind of have an idea where I want to hang it when I'm done with it. I don't know yet where I'm going to hang it. I'm thinking I'm going to hang it in either in here or in my room. I don't know yet. I haven't decided where that's going to go yet. Okay, so now New starts. Next. Yeah. Jennifer's a glutton for punishment. Because, okay, so this is Curly Tailed Rosie it's from Haid, and the artwork is by Annie Rodriguez, and we are going to be starting this. There's a bunch of us. It's going to be a sow, and we're going to start this in October. And I hope y'all can see it. I'm sorry about the glare. I'll take the picture out. There we go. We'll take the picture out. It's a quick stitch. And you guys can see I've already started marking. I'm trying to decide what count I want to do it on. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking 18 count. I don't know yet. And I haven't decided yet. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, what do I do? So that's going to be started at the end of October. And it's really cute. And I was looking at the chart. There's not a whole lot of confetti. Maybe, here and there, but I don't think there's a whole lot of confetti to it. So we'll see. Okay, the next one. I'm bad. I'm really bad. This is Kitty Heaven. And the reason I like this so much is because this looks like my mom's quilt room or her sewing room. And she has cats. Now, she doesn't have as many cats as there are in this picture. So this is going to be started in the new year. And this is what it's going to look like. It's from Amy Stewart. And I've already measured out the fabric that I need for it. And kind of went through the fabric calculator and looked for it to see, what size would be probably easier to do. And this thing doesn't want to stay still. So, yeah, but this looks like my mother's sewing room, basically. Believe me, her sewing room. She's got, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is my mother's room. So, no, I'm not going to give it to her. I think it's going to end up out here over my office space. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet where that's going to go. So then, let's see what else. I didn't write this down. I had every intentions of writing down what I was going to talk about today, and I didn't. Jennifer's just not well. I'm telling you, I don't feel well. I haven't been getting a really whole lot of sleep, or I haven't been really getting a lot of sleep lately. The past couple of nights, I have been up off and on, and you probably can't tell, but I'm starting to get a cold, a summer cold, which is a pain in the butt because they're one of the worst ones to get rid of. And I've got, okay, there we go. And so Jennifer's just been like feeling blah the last couple of days. And I had every intentions of doing my Zoom today. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm wore out. I'm feeling gross. So I think I'm just going to, take it easy today and we'll see what happens. And that's why I didn't do true crime yesterday, because I was just like, and not only that, we were running around like crazy yesterday. My daughter had an appointment. I had to go to the grocery store and a couple other things. And so, yeah. I did watch TV all day yesterday, or all afternoon yesterday, and I've been watching Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. At first, when I saw it, I was like, "Do I really want to?" No, no. When it first came out, after I got the first 3 seasons on DVD or something, and I had watched those, and to be honest, it's confusing. Even though I watched every single episode, I knew what was going on, but I was confused. It's not hard to do. Jennifer gets confused. So I was like, I really don't want to do this because, sorry, there's too much drama. There's too much skin. No. So I don't know. Oh, I know why. I was watching. My best friend showed me a video clip of, I think it was the last season, and I don't remember which episode, but they were showing this big battle, and I was like, okay. And I got kind of like, I was hooked. I was like, okay, I really need to go back and watch this over. Now, because I've already watched the first 3 seasons, I already knew what was going on. I knew, Ned Stark was dead, blah, blah, blah. So I started watching the 4th season. Now I'm in the 5th season. Wow. So I stitched last night. Did that with the heating pad on my knees, and yeah. So this is from the person that never wanted to watch it again. Don't ask me why. So then, my best friend has read the books, and she was like, "You really need to read the books too." So I went on Libby last night through my library and found the first one in audio. So I'm going to listen to the first one. They do have the prequel version. They do have the prequel book, but because I haven't watched the prequel yet, I'm kind of not trying to confuse myself even more, even though it probably would make a whole heck of a lot of sense to know what the history, and yeah, I'm backwards. So yeah, so that I did that last night while stitching on Cleopatra, and yeah, so I'm probably going to end up doing that again today, and after I take some more medicine for my arthritis and so forth, because that's the other thing that's making me feel blah. My arthritis is driving me crazy. My knees are hurting, and I don't know if it's supposed to rain. I haven't looked at the weather lately, even though I'll do that right now. I can tell you if it is. No. You're saying that it's going to tomorrow, but no. Saturday it will. So I don't know if that's, if that's what this is from. We'll see. I do have to cut out planner inserts today for my dashboard for this. I just didn't want, I think it's easier for me to go and print it off and then not have to worry about, when I go next month to buy a whole brand new planner. It's just easier, trust me. So I'm doing that today to get January and all that out, because I have stitching stuff that I need to write in there for January. Let's see what else. My mother. Okay. I was out running errands yesterday, and I'm going to take these off because I'm getting a glare. So I was out running errands yesterday. My daughter had an appointment, and I had gone to Michael's to get some floss. And my mother called me. And my mother doesn't usually call. She calls when there's something wrong or she has to ask me a question. So I was like, okay, why is my mother calling me? I thought she was sick. Now, mind you, she's had COVID in the past couple of years, off and on. And I thought something was wrong with her. So I answered it, and I was like, I said hello, and she was like, are you home? No, I'm taking your granddaughter to an appointment. Oh, well, I have some stuff for you. Now, she's given me a bunch of cross-stitch stuff. I've shown it on the channel before. And I was like, what kind of stuff? And she says, your baby stuff. And now, first thing that comes to my mind, okay, now, mind you, she's given me all of her cross-stitch stuff, which I have no problem with that. But when she starts giving me all my baby stuff and stuff that, I forgot existed, I was like, okay. And so I told her, I said, well, Justin's here, I'll let him know you're coming and I can have him meet you downstairs. Well, we're all pulling in now. Mom. So I told her, I said, okay, let me call him and tell him, and I'll have him meet you downstairs. So I did, and she brought me all my baby stuff. Now, I'm not going to show you everything because it's all wrapped in tissue paper and put away. One of the things that I forgot, and I didn't even realize that was mine, because I've seen this before. She has a little china cabinet at home that she had all this stuff on. Somebody had given my mother and my dad dishes. And they did that for all of us, all three of us girls. And so I forgot it even existed. Now, I don't have the plates and the saucer out, so I can't show it to you, but I will show you the cup because I left it out for this purpose. This is, I hope y'all can see it. This is my baby cup. Now, mind you, I never used it. It sat in the china cabinet at my parents' house for the longest time. And apparently, according to what my son told me that my mother said, was that it's been in the attic. And she brought me a lot of stuff that I forgot even existed. And the whole night, or the whole afternoon, I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm like, why is she giving me this? Is there something wrong with my parents? Are they moving? Because they have this big, huge 4-bedroom house with an apartment over the garage and a 3-car garage. So, what's the deal? I don't know if she's given anything else to my sisters. I didn't ask, but it was just kind of like, But I'm not looking to give tourists in the mouth, because I can give this stuff to one of my 2 girls and they can give it to their children. Who knows? So, yeah, that was that. Because it kind of just like, yeah. So, book-wise, now we'll get on. That's all for that. You all get that little laugh this morning. Book-wise, I am reading a book, and there's a theme here. I don't do themes. Because I can never keep track. I have been reading the book called Cleopatra's Vendetta. I have talked about it on my Stitch and Chat morning videos. And so what is it about? I can tell those of you that don't watch that video or haven't watched those videos, I'll tell you what it's about. I gotta find it first. There we go. It's born a goddess, Cleopatra died a prisoner, but the cobra's deadly kiss was just the beginning. Bari, Italy, present day, think tank special ops leader Timothy Stryker and his wife Angie, a self-made CEO, haven't exactly been seeing eye to eye. They take a much-needed Italian holiday, but it comes to a shocking end when Angie and their daughter are kidnapped. And so basically, it was very interesting because at the beginning of the book it tells you, you know, how Cleopatra died, and so forth. Now, I don't know if that's true. I haven't researched it to look. So I was reading it, I was listening, and apparently these people that have kidnapped his wife and their daughter are descendants of Cleopatra's, and they're assassins. Yeah. So I'm just like, okay. So it's really, really weird. It's not weird. It's very interesting. It's kind of like leaving me wanting to read more, and I'm not going to do that until Friday. And I'm sorry if I start sniffling. Like I said, my cold. So yeah, it's been pretty good, and I have a theme going. I'm stitching on Cleopatra. I know, right? So yeah, and so I'm listening to that, and I will probably finish listening to it tomorrow. I was going to listen to it today, but I'm kind of hooked on Game of Thrones now, so I kind of want to finish watching that. Yeah. That's all I've got for today. I wanted to tell you guys something. I have a group that has not been very active, and all of my groups are listed below except for this one, but it is called Stitchy. Hold on, I gotta remember the actual name, and it's my group, so I should know this, right? It is Stitchy Reading Friends, and if you like to stitch, craft, whatever, and you like to read and listen to audiobooks, you guys can join that. You can do a search for it. It's on Facebook. I'm sorry about that glare. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, it hasn't been very active, and I am just now trying to get it back active. I do have a group chat for it too on Messenger. And if you want to join the group, you know, go ahead and, you know, look it up, and, you know, you can click to join. And once you get in there, if you want to join the group chat, you know, let me know. Trying to think if there's anything else, because I'm telling you, brain fog. It sucks when you don't feel good, you know? Let's see. I'm trying to think. September. I'm telling you, I don't remember anything for next year or for. I don't remember anything. I'm totally like not with it this morning. I'm just like, oh, YouTube. There we go. I did watch a couple of YouTube channels yesterday morning. Stitching with Fortnite, their Flosstube number 49. Stitchman Darcy, oh my God. I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything. That man is hilarious. He inspires me to be that hilarious, but that's not going to happen. because Jennifer's not that hilarious. I don't remember which Flosstube I watched, but I did watch a couple of his. I did watch his first one, his introduction, and then I went and watched his most recent one. And I did watch Allie Juno's Crafty Corner, and her Stitch With Me, number 55. And those were the only two that I watched yesterday. And that was really all that I watched yesterday, because after, running errands and then coming home and yeah. So that's all I've got for today, and I hope everyone has a great week. And questions, comments, please feel free to comment below. And again, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all next time.